Now, KCAU 9 News starts with your forecast first.
Well, we've been pretty cloudy through this first half of your Thursday around Siouxland. Good news is the clouds aren't dropping too much in forms of rainfall across the area. That's moved out to the east as we've gone through the morning hours. Temperatures as we approach midday are mostly in the low to middle 40s outside. 44 the current reading here in Sioux City itself. Now the rest of today shouldn't see too much more in terms of a warm up, just into the upper 40s. The clouds will continue, but the rain will mostly stay away. We do have rain moving back into the forecast, though, and a bit of a warm-up. We'll have all those details coming up ahead on KCAU 9 News at 11:30.
We are Siouxland proud. This is KCAU 9 News at 11:30.
Good morning and thanks for joining us this midday. I'm Hannah Adamson. As Siouxland continues to clean up after historic flooding, a bill that would fund disaster relief for those victims is stuck in the U.S. Senate. Democrats and Republicans are at odds over how much money Puerto Rico needs. KCAU 9's Washington correspondent Raquel Martin shares the ongoing battle. That's our top story at midday.
Grain gone. It is devastating and it is heartbreaking.
Republicans on Capitol Hill are still fuming. Senator Joni Ernst, who says the multi-billion-dollar disaster relief package that includes help for Midwest flood victims, is stuck in the Senate.
And it was blocked by my colleagues across the aisle. Shame on them.
The relief package now stands at the center of a political feud. Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley says there's simply no reason to delay.
Disasters usually are non-controversial, that they ought to be funded because the law requires it.
But the issue for Democrats is funding for the victims of 2017's Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico. The relief package took additional money for Puerto Rico and diverted it to the Midwest.
This legislation should help them get the job done, not set them back.
New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez says Puerto Ricans shouldn't suffer more because of Midwest flooding. Democrats are now pushing a plan that includes more money for Midwest flood victims and Puerto Rico. But President Trump has come out against it, arguing Puerto Rico already has enough money. Grassley says it's much to do about nothing.
When that money is all spent, there'll be more money if there's not enough there.
Puerto Rico still has unspent federal disaster money, and he says the need in the Midwest is urgent.
Iowans don't have time to wait, but the money's going to be there.
In Washington, Raquel Martin.
Right now, it's unclear what the fate of the plan is. The bill's author says he's working to figure out the next steps. As cleanup efforts continue across Siouxland, the Nebraska Department of Transportation is focusing their efforts on fixing and improving damaged roadways. The Highway 12 bridge near Niobrara was completely washed away by the floodwaters, and on Highway 281 south of Spencer, the DOT is working to build a temporary bridge to help those who live in the area.
Have any bigger priorities than the projects we're talking about here at DOT? We do not. And so when we're looking at it, we're looking at traffic, right? But we're looking at how long is the detour, how much impact are we talking? And when you're talking EMT, when you're talking the business, the life of these communities, there's no bigger priorities.
The NDOT is hoping to have a permanent bridge rebuilt by 2020. Meanwhile, tonight, Morningside College is gearing up to host one of the hottest names in the 2020 presidential race. Tonight, Democratic candidate Beto O'Rourke will be speaking with Siouxlanders at the Olson Student Center. That event scheduled to start at 5:30 p.m. For those interested in attending, entrance is free and open to the public. After serving on the Iowa Supreme Court for more than 10 years, former Justice Darrell Hecht of Woodbury County has passed away. He was a part of the landmark decision that made Iowa the 4th state to legalize gay marriage. He retired from the court in December of last year to focus on his fight with skin cancer, a battle he lost at the age of 66.
It's been a long time since we had a justice from that served on the Iowa Supreme Court that was from Sioux City. Darrell did that. He had an office here in the Woodbury County Courthouse. So he was always a ready resource for us to talk over issues, to explain some of those Supreme Court decisions we wondered about.
He is survived by his wife, 2 daughters, and 3 grandchildren. It's been more than 2 years since several South Sioux City homeowners were forced from their property by noxious fumes they say came from Big Ox Energy. This week, 5 of those homeowners joined South Sioux City council members for a special meeting. After only a few minutes of discussion, council went into executive session and met behind closed doors with the affected residents.
Just to make sure that we're on the same page and that we know what's going on with the capacity, we know what's going on with Big Ox, and we know what's going on with the city and our businesses. We want to make sure we're on the same page, we're making the right decisions.
The residents say they haven't been in their homes since that initial leak, but have still had to pay taxes, care for their lawns, even shovel snow. Big Ox Energy is scheduled to appear before the Nebraska Public Service Commission next month to determine if the company's air quality construction permit should be revoked. Those hearings are scheduled for May 15th through the 17th. Requirements of the company's permits, as well as violations connected to those permits, will be discussed. In court documents, the Nebraska Department of Environmental Quality lists 24 violations and more than 190 exhibits. Checking back in with Zane. Now it's cloudy out,
yes,
but we're not expecting any more rain, maybe?
Yeah, not too much more in terms of rain. We had most of that last night. Decent amount, upwards of a ½ an inch to an inch across much of Siouxland. If you check out outside right now, Wayne State College Skycam, just some clouds out there, and that's the case on the satellite radar picture as well. Most of the rain in terms of shower activity is well off to our east, mainly in north central parts of Iowa, back into southern Minnesota. We've just got clouds overhead most of Siouxland, and temperatures fairly cool in the low to middle 40s. Not going to see too much more warming later on today, but we do have a decent warm up coming by the time we get to tomorrow. Details on that are ahead in your full 9-day forecast.
All right, thanks, Zane. Summertime is what's most important for folks around the Iowa Great Lakes, but winter has its high points as well, like the Rotary Club's annual car drop. As KCAU-9 reporter Tasia Nevels shows us, the traditional meltdown provides plenty of positives for the Okoboji community.
The Iowa Great Lakes Rotary Fundraiser is a tradition that many people in Okoboji look forward to each year.
We use it for various community projects, and we've also been supporting a foreign exchange student here this year. And then our big effort this year will be in refurbishing the Shelby Dewis playground out at Ellender Bodell State Park.
The tradition begins when a car is driven onto frozen Iowa's Great Lakes waters, and as spring rolls in, the ice melts and the car sinks to the bottom of West Lake Okoboji.
Well, the car went down yesterday afternoon around 4 o'clock. A lot of people saw it go down.
When the car goes down, the work is just beginning for the Arnold's Park Fire Department.
There's an opportunity to dive underneath the ice over to the car. The diver has to hook a hook to a chain that's hooked to the tow truck here, and we'll assist with the removal of the car.
Lieutenant Hawkins says it's a way to keep firefighters prepared for any situation.
Is most important for our fire department and our personnel. We want to make sure we're doing things safely. And by doing some of these things that help people.
That was Tasia Nevels reporting. In addition to education, the annual car drop serves as a fundraiser for the Okoboji Rotary Club. This year, folks sank over $7,000 into raffle tickets. And when the summer tourism season begins, a new kind of thrill will await guests at Arnold's Park. Once a favorite of park goers in the 1960s and 70s, the Wild Mouse roller coaster is being built near the entrance to Arnold's Park. The ride features small cars carrying 2 people through several sharp turns and fast drop-offs. Arnold's Park Marketing Director Paul Plump tells KCAU-9 the history behind that ride should make it a favorite with thrill seekers.
People that remember that ride bring it up, and they'll be able to show their kids, their grandkids, what that ride was like, and just be able to make family memories for years to come. That's really part of what we're doing here, is trying to bring back, keep the history of Arnold's Park Amusement Park alive. It's a 130-year-old amusement park.
Weather permitting, the Wild Mouse hits the track the weekend before Memorial Day. Arnold's Park is in the midst of more than $15 million in improvements. Howard's back in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen this morning with the perfect side dish for any dinner. We'll show you this roasted potato recipe coming up in less than 10 minutes.
And it's a cloudy and cool day outside on the North Star Community Credit Union Skycam up in Cherokee. We'll tell you when we could see some sunshine and when we'll see some warmer temperatures ahead on Siouxland's most accurate forecast.
We are Siouxland proud. This is KCAU 9 News at 11:30.
Thank you.